sometimes it's really, really hard to explain just how incredibly magical and personal and how much it means to me, this personal communication with me and the Sasquatch people. You know, the understanding of a written language between us. And I'm not saying I understand everything, far from it, but you know, just the idea of being able to communicate with them in that way, you know, to some degree, is mind-boggling and would be unfathomable to me, like, you know, even 10 years ago. But no matter how many times it happens, it's always magical. And, you know, absolutely gorgeous night tonight. I thought I'd come and take a drive into the woods. And just parked here before I head home, and oh, look what I found. Absolutely gorgeous. Not very big. It's just gorgeous. I mean, amazing. The little Y stick. This little piece is just placed there. It's not peeled away from the stick. It's just placed there. So there's a Y. There's the A. There's the X. You know, beautiful message. Friendship welcome from the clan of RE, and man and Sasquatch connected. All about connection and love. Wow. Just love that. And of course, you know, my connection to them is not just through the gloves. Really, really strong energetic connection. I mean, that's how I connect with them. They confirm things through energy. Taught me a lot of things through energy. But the most important one is that we're energy beings and that we are all one and all connected. And once we realize that, everything changes, like I've said. The love vibration, no judgment there. That's when the change happens. So, love this relationship with them. Love that big knowing of connection. Because really, that's really all that matters. You know, if we know that, nothing else needed. Batteries included. Kind of thing. Okay, holy crap, guys. I just got back in my car. Oh, sorry. See how shook up I am? Just got back in Eddie, sometimes known as Edward, in a formal setting. Wow. My mind is kind of blown. I just got back in my car after seeing that amazing glyph. It's just remarkable how they just keep leaving me these personal, remarkable glyphs. And like, see, I said my car again. I'm kind of like amazed. Look what I found in my truck. And bear in mind that at the camp out, apparently a little bud was in my truck playing around, and by golly, looks like he has been again. Check this out. Can you see it? I know it's kind of dark. Let me turn the light on. Hang on a second. Okay. figure eight, you know, the eternity symbol. That's another one that Sue and I have gotten a lot. This is in my passenger seat, front passenger seat. That's not a coincidence. Wow, like, it seriously just boggles my mind. It never gets old. I don't even know if that was in my car. I'm going to have to look at it. Or in my truck. Sorry guys. I don't even know if it was in my truck to begin with. Okay. One mystery is solved. Yes, it was in my truck. It was tying up my bag of tasty pretzels here. But there is no way. I've only got the one hand here. I've been trying to, I took it off. There's just no way that I can get it to fall in that figure eight, no matter what I do. And you know what? Even if I... Sorry. No. What I was basically trying to do was to place it into position, and it just doesn't stay. I can't, well, I can explain it. It was probably Bud doing it, but I can't explain how it stayed in that figure eight position, because I can't get it to do it. Wow. I honestly can't. Honestly can't. Even without this recording, I've tried a few times with two hands. I cannot get it to stay there. It just flips right back to the, like the circle or the oval shape. So, gotta shake your head and laugh. I just wanted to say that with this video, sometimes I'm very, very hesitant to put some of this stuff out because it just seems so unbelievable. And I'm referring specifically to the figure eight infinity symbol that showed up in my car. I really hate to, the thing is I have to speak and present myself and the words of the Sasquatch people authentically. So I have to say what I feel, even if it seems like a stretch. And even to me, should I say this? I doubt it myself even. And when you doubt things, sometimes that does hold you back. Doubt's also a good thing. And so I think, I have to be authentic and present things as I see them, as I feel them. And if it's a leap too far for some people, then I guess that's okay, and I'm willing to take that chance, because authenticity is the main thing. You can't, to me, I have to just put it all out there. So was this figure eight, this infinity symbol that showed up in my car, a random thing? Out of respect for you and even for myself, I'm going to say, well, geez, I suppose it could be. But I believe what happened is exactly as I said it. Not only because of the fact that I repeatedly tried to put it into that shape just by dropping it, which is what I did, or even shaping it. I couldn't do that. Not only because of that, just because of the fact that you have to have faith sometime in these things. And when something that obvious and a sign like that shows up, you just have to be grateful and accept it for what it is. I will say that when I initially saw it on the seat, I got that shocking energy rush that I often get when I discover something that they left, something significant. it was just a big rush of knowing. Is a good way to explain it. So, you know, I do trust what I saw. And like I said, authenticity is more important to me than having people believe me. So, and once again, even with my experience and this kind of thing happening over and over and over and over again, I question myself because it's just so magical. So, oh boy. Anyway, as I told Joe on the camp out we just recently had, and I think he took it to heart too, sometimes you have to have a little bit of trust, even if it's a little bit outside of your accepted boundaries of belief, because when you give them that, then they show you more. So I can say that on this. And I'm very thankful for the journey that I'm on. I'm very thankful that I can share it with people of like mind who might consider something in these words and my experiences and have it relate to their life and opening up something wonderful in theirs. I wanted to say that the infinity symbol, the figure 8, is very, very important to Susan and I as well. The fish glyph is the glyph that the Sasquatch people and I have. That is our glyph of connection between Susan and I. But the infinity symbol is also very, very important. And, you know, it talks about our eternal nature and the fact that our souls have been together since the beginning. You know, we knew that when we looked in each other's eyes. And I just wanted to, you know, relate a story to you that makes this infinity symbol that showed up in my truck even more beautiful, and why I don't doubt it. And that is that, you know, when Susan and I first connected, and the Sasquatch people encourage this connection through mind speak, glyphs, energy, so many different ways. And I do also want to mention that, you know, like, you can't just give all the credit to the Sasquatch people. I know that our higher selves, other guides, angels, whatever, work with us, you know, as well. You know, we have to give ourselves credit in this process and this awakening. That's one thing maybe that we don't do, and Sue reminds me of often. And I thank her for that. But in any event, early on in our relationship, and we were getting all these connective energies going back and forth between us, and just amazing things, magical things. And one time, and this is a little delicate, but of all places, I was sitting on the John going about, you know, the business at hand, and as I sat there, all of a sudden I had a holographic vision right in front of my eyes. And this was like in full color and everything. It was, you know, try to imagine, I think Michael Jackson, after he passed, they did a special or whatever where they had him in holographic form, and also Nat King Cole with his daughter Natalie Cole when they did Unforgettable. It was that real. It was a holographic vision right in front of my eyes, and it was the classic twin flame symbols, or not symbols, classic twin flames, a man and a female facing each other. You know, like I said, in Technicolor. And just as you would imagine it. And I instantly knew, I had a knowing that it was Susan and I. That knowing was just there. And around us was a big swirling infinity figure 8. And it was swirling around us, and with each swirl or rotation, or however you would describe it, it got closer and closer into us until it became one with us. And so, you know, when I see the infinity symbol show up in my car, and knowing what I know about coincidence and stuff of that nature with my Sasquatch guides and my higher self and other guides, I just look at it with a new lens, so to speak. And coincidence definitely becomes less so.